What is going on, guys? Snickel here, and today I have another 100% video for you guys. Today I'm going to be getting the 100% in Killzone Shadow Fall Intercept standalone on the PlayStation 4. Now, the last trophy that I do have to get is Headhunter, which is to get 500 headshots with any weapon. I don't know if this counts between just one weapon or throughout all of the weapons that you use throughout the game. I feel like it goes throughout the entire game because I definitely did not get 500 headshots with just this one gun, but who knows what's going to end up happening there. I do want to note that the servers for this game are going to go down on August 12th, 2022. So if you are looking at doing the game and doing the standalone, I'm not sure if it's going to be able to be done past that date. If you guys do go on to enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like. Let me know your thoughts on the game down in the comments below, and consider subscribing for more trophy content like this. Anyway, let's get right into this video. I did live stream myself getting this 100%. I do live stream all my 100%, platinums, and various other things over on Twitch. So if you want to follow me, there's a link for that down in the description below. So again, for this trophy, you need to get 500 headshots. It says with the singular weapon, but I feel like I didn't do it just with this one gun because I didn't use this sniper too much as I was playing through and doing all of the things that I needed to do with the points and stuff with the sniper class. I was more using the secondary weapon because you have to get 200 kills with that for a trophy. But the method that I'm using here is I am on DMZ and I'm over by A, and when the enemies spawn at A, if you're standing in this location behind this this little wall here on top of these rocks, the enemies will actually just walk up to A and they'll kind of stand still, which gives you an easy opportunity to get headshots. Sometimes they will attack you, so you do need to keep an eye out for that, but you can just duck down and hide from them if that ends up happening. So this was the method that I used to farm out the rest of the headshots that I needed. Again, I was getting some as I was playing through, but I definitely felt like I didn't get 500 with just this one gun. So the servers for this game are going down in a few days. It is unfortunate. I was able to get this done in about a week. I did the base game first, and I was somewhat aware that the trophies auto-popped when you went into the standalone, which you can't really do anything about it because it's online. So I couldn't really be like, no, please don't pop my trophies. But I was okay with doing the standalone and auto-popping those few trophies because it wasn't going to auto-pop the entire thing. There was a few new trophies that you actually had to do that were not in the DLC in the base game, but they were in the standalone. So with that being said, it really made it different. You know what I mean? Like, it was a different experience. And when I was first starting the Intercept DLC in the base game, you know, I was struggling with it. I'm not going to lie. Brian and I were playing through, and we were really struggling with it. It took us like 30 to 40 minutes to get our first game done because we didn't really understand the concept, and it's probably down to us because we didn't read, but we didn't understand the concept that you had to get the points, and then you had to bank the points, and then you could use the points to get upgrades. We didn't really understand all that. So once we started understanding all of that, it got a lot easier, and we were able to really get through these rounds in, you know, 5 to 7 minutes, which really helps with the winning the 50 rounds. And honestly, I was able to get done all of the trophies related to all of the characters and everything, along with the 50 wins in like 2 days. So it was super, super fast to get through. Now, mind you, I was playing with one other person, Brian. So there was that side of it that helped, but really, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And, you know, on the side note, back to the base game, every single time we went into one of the DLCs, you know, or even just the base game multiplayer when we were playing through, every time we started something, I felt like there was this weird feeling of like, this is hard. I don't know if we're going to get this done in time. And then after playing for like 30 minutes to an hour, it was like, okay, we got our bearings. We know what we're doing. We're going to knock this shit out. And it was the same thing with this. But if you're going for the 500 headshots, this is a super easy way to get it. And also, there's a few other random trophies that are in the standalone that aren't in the base game. And we'll see them at the end of the video here. But there's trophies tied to these air supports. You have to destroy 50 of them. There's also trophies tied to getting 250 kills with the minigun and 250 kills with the jetpack. I think those are the only random trophies that were added in the standalone that weren't in the DLC for the base game, which I really like that. I like when standalones add additional trophies. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe like Assassin's Creed 4 did that when they did the, what was it? I don't know, Freedom Cry DLC. I think that they added additional trophies into the Freedom Cry standalone that were not in the Freedom Cry DLC in the base game. But these air supports, they were another thing that was kind of a pain in the ass. As I was playing through and getting my 50 wins, I was playing as fast as possible because I wanted to get my 50 wins done as fast as possible. But also, I was trying to get air support, or destroy air support drones as much as possible. But they really don't spawn too often. That was the thing that was really irritating. They only spawn from those characters that have those blue shields that we saw, about a minute ago, and they actually have to drop like a beacon in order for it to spawn. So it's not even like something where it's like once those guys run in, they can just automatically spawn all of them. So for this method, if you are running low on ammo, you can run over to A when it's kind of free, and then you'll see you run back to this wall here, you get on top of this pile of rocks, and then from there you just keep coming over. Your score can be at 0 and nothing will happen. As long as you don't die, the game won't end because you have points and the game thinks that you have points. So we are coming up. So there we go. There's Headhunter. And since it's a 100%, we don't get anything else. It's just that. So glad to get those 500 headshots done. Glad to get done the Killzone Shadow Fall Intercept standalone and basically all of Killzone Shadow Fall. But anyway, with that being said, let's take a look at this list. So here it is, 100% with no DLC or anything. And as you're looking through the list here, you're going to see that there are trophies related to each one of the characters you have to play in co-op, along with banking so many points, getting 50 wins, and then a few random trophies with getting kills with things that you can buy from the drops and everything like that. Pretty simple, a lot of fun, had a great time with the game. Anyway, here is the profile. Trophy level 563, 5%, got 13,569 total trophies. I've got 9,144 bronze, 3,039 silver, 1,170 gold, 216 platinums, and like I said, 13,569 total trophies if you're into that numbers kind of stuff. And since we don't have like a platinum trophy or anything, we'll just play some gameplay here, and you can see how to set this up at the end while I talk about the trophies and my thought and everything with the game. So I really enjoyed playing the game. I didn't think that I would be able to get it done as fast as I got it done, but again, with playing with Brian and just understanding how to play the game and everything, it is super doable. If you are going to do this before the servers go down, which you only have a few days, you can do the base game or the DLC in the base game, and then you can open the standalone and it will auto pop the trophies if you're into that kind of stuff. I'm not a huge fan of auto-popping, but since there really wasn't an option because it's tied to the online, it only auto-popped the trophies that I basically earned in the standalone, along with, I believe I got the 250 kills with the jetpack and the minigun, because we were getting those two upgrades as we were playing through the entirety of this intercept mode. But overall, I really enjoyed it. So if I had to rate this out of 10, now I'm going to rate it out of 10, and I'm going to give a time based on if you were to just do the standalone and not auto pop it at all. So difficulty out of 10, I'm going to give this like a 3 out of 10. There's nothing too difficult about it. You are going to have to kind of get used to the game, and I would say you're going to need to have somewhat of common sense, which I would assume most people have, in order to get through it. But all in all, it's not too difficult at all. It's very, very easy, and really anybody can do it with a little bit of time and determination and everything. You can win the 50 matches. You could do it on your own if you really wanted to, but it does make it easier if you do have at least one other person. You are going to need at least one other person for the revive trophy anyway, so just keep that in mind. So time it takes in order to get the 100%, I would probably sit somewhere between 12 to 15 hours. Really nothing too bad at all. Like I said, I was able to get all of this done within 2 days, and I can tell you for a fact I was not playing any more than 5 to 6 hours a day in order to get it done. Now, I did have to grind out these 500 headshots at the end, which was maybe like another hour or so. So there is that little bit of variability, but I would say anywhere between 12 to 15 hours is something that you're looking at. So 3 out of 10, 12 to 15 hours. I don't know if this is going to be doable once the servers go down. I'm going to say no, just because which would be kind of stupid, because you could play this by yourself, but you just wouldn't be able to get revives because you would need a teammate for that. So get it done if you can. Really enjoyed it. Wasn't planning on doing it as soon as I did it, but it be what it be. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the game down in the comments below. Down in the description below, you'll find links to all types of stuff: my Twitter, my Twitch, other videos like this, Discord server, things like that. So if you want to go follow me or join any of those, I would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing for more trophy content like this, and I hope to see you all around sometime soon.